Within the gates, ere a man shall go, full long let him look about him, for little he knows where a foe may lurk and sit in the seats within.
Hey everybody, it's Jeremy, and welcome to turn one of the Aries game. This is a game hosted by Attica, so shout out to him. He does an amazing job hosting games on his Discord and then, um, well, commentating them, basically. It's incredibly entertaining. It's a wonderful, refreshing way to view Dominion's content. It's great. If you have not checked it out, which I'm assuming that you have, go ahead and check that out. That being said, this is turn one of Aries where we will be playing the Well of Urd, God of Utgard, in the late age. And this is a very vanilla game, right? The only thing added to this game is uh better arena, and that's just to incentivize any arena matches that might come up, because that's more interesting as far as like a content perspective goes. That's why Attica has added it to this game. Otherwise, it is a very vanilla game. This is, I have not stepped in the turn. I have no idea what we are getting ourselves into. I will probably have already done a intro video to this nation and our god, so I'm not going to go over that right now. So let's jump in and see what turn one has to hold for us. All right, here we are in Utgard. So we have very good income. We have very good scales. I'm playing Scales Utgard, and this is an interesting map. We've got big pond over here, little pond right here, up two little lakes. No big deal. So just to kind of run down what we're looking at real quick is we have a Lemuria, we have an Ulm, we have a Midgard, Utgard, Gath, Vatyheim, right? So I did originally. I was like, can I get Vatyheim? But unfortunately, someone had already chosen Vatyheim. Good luck to the goblins. And then there's an Atlantis and an Erythia. So I don't. So I know late age Atlantis is actually a on the land nation or on the coast nation. So I think Erythia is underwater, right? So I'm assuming Erythia's in the pond, the big pond, right? And then maybe Atlantis is over here on the edge of the little pond. But I don't know. We'll see. We are smack dab in the middle of everything. That can be both good and bad. One, it can mean we are. It can mean that we have very good expansion routes, which is cool because our units are very good expanders. Our gaudy Huskarls are great, decent protection, great hit points, super awesome javelin throw, just fierce, good armor, shields, etc. Right? Our Gam herdings are very decent, right? They're pretty easy to mass produce. We do have a minor bless. We have Blood Surge and 1 HP. No big there. What do we have around us? We've got guard. We've got shit. Nice province starting off with it, which is a wonderful change of pace from my Pokemon game, where all the provinces around me are absolute trash. We've got the Promised Lands and Sonria up here that we can probably head towards. So this is cool. Gonna immediately profit Dag. And actually, I think what we want to do is we're playing the Well of Urd. We're kind of going for a theme. I think our first profit will be Boulder. And then we've got Scout 1. Alright, Scout 1, head off. Man. What's our first go-to? Probably going to start off with a Seathkona, just to go ahead and get a little bit of research going, a little bit, and probably some early site searching. What is our early game recruitment? Do I want to? So this is the question, right? Do you get some scouts in the beginning? Get some goads for priest abilities later on for putting up temples and like that. You get a hearse to move some more people around. I'm probably going to need to get a hearse next turn, right? But maybe not this turn. I'm probably going to. I would like to get scouts. I'd like to get scouts out. We're going to do a scout first. And for expansion, we're going to probably rely on starting. We're going to rely on Jotun Javelinists, right? These guys have a 21 range, 23 damage javelin. They've got 2 of them. And in significant enough numbers, these guys, I believe the term is fuck. It's just because the javelin hits so hard, right? It kills almost any human-sized creature that it hits. And they've got decent, I mean, they're regular precision, right? So, you know, if you get a wall of like 10 or 20 of these, then they tend to screw things up. And even if they don't, right, with the javelin barrage, even if they don't, they still have 33 hit points, and they still hit with an axe for 29 damage. So they tend to do well. They tend to not have a crazy amount of attrition, which is what we're going for. So we're just going to get a whole bunch of them. So that's what? That's 7, which is going to add to... We've already got some of them. We've already got 8, so we'll add another 7, just up to 15, and that'll be a nice little expansion party. We'll probably... I don't know, we might play safe. I've found that sometimes that I tend to not need to play safe, but it depends on what is around us, right? I would love to get this Land of Plenty ASAP, because that's a great amount of income to smack on top of my already very nice income. So hopefully this is a relatively easy province to take. We will have to find that out next time, then. Not really a whole lot else that we can do. Oh. Except I'm going to send a message. And this is, I don't normally do this, but I'm feeling kind of roleplay-y, so I'm going to send a message to everyone every turn. So, un momento, I'll be right back. And should be back at this point. So, I'm silly. You probably have already heard this, because I think I'm going to put this in the front of each of the videos. But we're going to roleplay a little bit in this. So I'm going to be shooting out messages every turn to people, and we'll see how that goes. So here's the first one. I'll see you all next time.